In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect the RYCOM Pathfinder to Diamond Maps. This is a locator that will allow you to mark detailed depth points using Diamond Maps. If you don't already have a Diamond Maps account, you can create one by starting a free trial at diamondmaps.com. You will first need to use the online version of Diamond Maps to create any layers that you'll be working with. You can then watch video 201 for more information on how to do that. In order to interface with the locator, you will need to install the Diamond Maps offline app from either the Apple or Google Play Store. Once you've downloaded that, log in, and then download your map by clicking this Download New Map button, and select your map. Now that we have the map downloaded, you can begin the setup process. The workflow for this locator will involve two setup parts. In the first part, we will be connecting a GPS to Diamond Maps. In this case, we will be using a Trimble DA2. And in the second part, we will connect the locator to Diamond Maps. So let's first walk through connecting the GPS. To do that, click Menu, then find the GPS status button, then click Select. This assumes that you already have the Trimble Mobile Manager app running in the background, so we'll click that. And once you've selected that, you should see latitude and longitude data in this gray status bar. And then you also should see this yellow or green status box down here. Okay, now that we're connected to the GPS device, we can go ahead and begin the locator setup process. To do this, go to the menu and scroll down to the locator setup. Click Select. You may need to go to Settings and pair with the device before it'll show up on this list. You can scroll and find your device. Our device is called a PathCom, so we'll go ahead and select that one. And it'll go through the connection process and let you know that you're connected both by the status in the gray bar and the green status label at the bottom of your screen next to your GPS status label. Once we've confirmed that we're connected, we can go ahead and close this form. Okay, now that we have our Trimble DA2 running and we have our RYCOM Pathfinder connected, we can begin plotting points in Diamond Maps. There are two ways to do this. The first is to go to the draw bar and plot a single point. To do that, you'll click on the draw button and then select a layer that you want to mark this point on. So for this, I'll choose the locate points. Then you can click the log button on the locator itself and it will plot a point on the map for you. It will also pop up this form where information can be entered. Different layers will have different fields of information that you can record for each point. So for example, a valve layer might have a size field. In addition to these fields available for your data entry, there are a lot of additional metadata fields that are automatically filled in by both the GPS and locator, such as accuracy or depth. So if we go ahead and zoom in, we can see the point we just marked behind our GPS point in blue there. Alright, so another way that you can use the locator in Diamond Maps is with the GPS trace tool, where you can mark multiple points along a line. To do that, go to the draw bar and then click on GPS trace here. You will need to select a layer for your points. So I'll go ahead and choose Locate Points. And a layer for your lines. I'm going to choose Water Lines. Now that we have both of those layers selected, we can begin marking a line. Use that same log button on the locator, and then it'll pop up this form. It's basically the same form as before. So I'm going to write Water Line as my description. We can also click on the lock button that you see under the word description. What that will do is automatically fill in waterline as the description for each point we mark on this GPS trace. It will fill in different locator information, of course, for each point, but the description will be the same. Also, when you're using a GPS trace, you don't necessarily need to click the add button on this form because you can just keep pressing the same log button on the locator and it'll automatically add each point without interacting with this form. But it won't hurt anything if you do. So let's go ahead and test it. We're going to walk a little bit further and then mark our next point by pushing the log button on the locator. Then you'll see a new form pops up, and as you can see, waterline was automatically filled in because we clicked the lock button. Let's mark one more point in this GPS trace. I'm just going to walk a little bit further, press the log button again, and there's our new point with the new location. Once you're done collecting all the points you want on this GPS trace, you can click the Done button, and Diamond Maps will automatically connect each of these points to the line for you. So that's how you would connect the RYCOM Pathfinder to Diamond Maps, and how you would use it to plot single points, and how to do the GPS trace on a line. If you have any other questions, reach out to us by phone or email. You can also find related help articles on our website.